Yeah, once again, we welcome you to the program Know Yourself. This is a program that we have designed to help build our relationship so we can all live peacefully in life. Today, we're going to give you the continuation of where we left from, that is spousal murder. This is something that is becoming rampant in our society today. We have talked about its causes. Today, we want to travel you through that. It is something that doesn't happen just for a day. It goes through some stages. So we would give you some 8 sequence perpetrators follow in this spousal murders. And you follow me as I travel you through. In fact, as I said, before someone murders the wife, the girlfriend, the husband, or the boyfriend, it begins somewhere. It begins with what we call pre-relational history of stalking or abuse. So that relationship will be characterized by abuse. The person will be stalking you, tailing you around. Wherever you go, the person follows you, as if there's lack of trust in that relationship. So that is the beginning of the whole thing. And to some people, if they see that they are stalking you, now they want to build some kind of confidence in you so that you will trust them. And what they do is to follow it with where the romance develops quickly into a serious relationship. And so in that case, the person hovers around you all the time, showers you with love. Things that he was not doing initially, now you see him doing it. Times the person will be showering with praises, money, or all that you can think about. And that will not end there. Now the person is gaining your trust. And so you need to be watchful. Some will make you believe them to the extent that, in fact, all that I'm doing is just for our sake. And therefore, I even want you to stop working. And so it moves through the third stage, which we call the relationship. That one becomes dominated by coercive control. The person will be controlling you, but if you don't take care, you will not know. He will tell you not to move out, not to even call your parents, not to call friends, contact them. In fact, I want us to find some solitude place. A story is told of one person who became victim and survived. That even the husband had to advise her that they should move from city to a village. By the time she realized, she had stopped working and were at a solitude place. It was then that this man started exhibiting all kind of atrocities and meting it out to her. And so you see that the person becomes coercive, controlling, and in most cases would not allow you to do anything in that relationship, as if it is not enough. If someone who is the victim, whether the female or the male counterpart who is the victim this time around, wants to get or free himself, and so at this time you know that the person's control is threatened when you suggest that you want to end that relationship, or something that gives the man or the woman control over you. Maybe if it is money, then the person loses his job. If that comes in where you have threatened to end that relationship because you have seen that the person is becoming controlling or abusive, and therefore you don't want to continue with that relationship. Now, as soon as you threaten, you go to the fifth point where there's an escalation. And the intensity with which, or the frequency with which that person controls you now increases. Now he will keep on tailing you, nosing around wherever you say you are going. He will find ways and means, or she'll find ways and means to follow you there, stalking you, nosing you, tailing you everywhere that you go. And if you happen to tell him or her anything about a discussion that you have with someone, the person wants to even know that what exactly did you ask or did you discuss with the person. He would not, in most cases, trust is broken at this time. The person doesn't trust you. And so whatever you tell him or her, he would not believe you, want to find out even more beyond that. And at this time, he has tried to intensify the stalking, the controlling, or the abuse. But unfortunately, if he sees that or she sees that upon all that you are still not coming back, then he would change his way of thinking. He would agree. If it is about relationship which you have not married, the person may even say that at this time, of course, let us move on with our relationship. If it is about marriage, the person will grant you divorce and then will pretend that all is well. I don't want us to continue with this relationship. I'm moving on. You will see him as if the person is moved on. But that is the time that he will be staging comeback, and that will be revenge. And so you go to the 7th point where the person plans. Now he plans ways and means to get weapons and to find opportunity in your life to meet you alone. And as I said, be careful. Anytime that you break up with a husband or your wife or your partner, and the person says he's moved on and now he tries to come back, you need to be watchful. He tries to find ways and means to let you know that as if he has changed. A story is also told in one of the stations here in Ghana where someone staged that comeback, and at the time of making love of his comeback ended up killing the partner. And so be careful. And the last one, after the person has planned this time around having the weapon or the opportunity to meet you alone, then the last point is that he carries out his intention of homicide, or if you like, kills you as a partner, possibly at times to hurt you when he sees that you have also found yourself another lover or you've also moved on. They do that either to hurt you yourself or your partner. I am sure that you would be careful and follow these stages that we have listed to you, so that if you're in a relationship and you see these signs coming, you would advise yourself and seek help, immediate help. We thank you so much again for your time. As you've always done, we are entertaining your comment, your suggestions, so we can serve you better. You can also like, if you like the content, you can like it and you can share. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.